I've been asked to repeat some of what you said, and part of the comment was that we're not allowed to tip employees here. And so this is our way of, in a very even sense, to reward them for what they do for work. And that is because they get an even amount of money, regardless of what their position is, hourly employee, for the number of hours they worked. And so for the people who you see all the time and who put in a lot of long hours here, they get a very nice check. And it's great. Yes, ma'am.
What do you make a check out for?
The Employee Appreciation Fund. EAF is good enough. EAF. Yeah, EAF.
What do you mean by we're not allowed? Who started the Employee Appreciation Fund? And why don't we just automatically have it taken out of our monthly, check?
Because it does not appear as part of their compensation from this company. These are gifts from us.
Well, then
And
we should be able to, pay them anyway, give them a tip or do anything we want.
well, this corporation and every other senior
It's an
facility I'm
accounting
aware of
situation.
does not allow for that sort of thing, tipping.
Yeah, but you didn't say it was Discover, you said it was our organization, the people here that started this.
Yes, it was started by residents of this property. It's for this property. It has nothing to do with their payroll. It's based on the hours they work serving us. And so it's our program.
It's also that it just doesn't go to the servers, so it goes to our care staff, it goes to the dishwashers, it goes to the drivers, it goes to a whole group of people. So it all is filtered through and run by the resident council. It has nothing to do with Discovery at Home, Aston Gardens. It's a resident-driven event.
Yeah,
And
when
that's
I say
why
the
the
people
tipping
that
goes to there.
service, that includes all the categories talked about, the
I
drivers of the
understand
trains,
that, but
yeah.
if everybody were charged by the month, then you would get income from the people that were here and moved out. You would have, you'd get income from
It's
people
a
that don't
voluntary
use
program.
voluntary.
It's a voluntary program.
Bill? Over here.
It's no different in any other organization here in, the county. You've got a lot of other residences, they all do the same thing.
Yes.
It's not tied to the company business, period.
I thought it would be a good idea to point out to new residents that they just figure out how long they have been here
Oh, yeah.
for the contribution. But some of the new residents don't know that.
Well, yeah, obviously, if you got here in May, you're not gonna contribute for the previous months of the year. So it's based on that.
But you
yeah.
can if you want to.
Oh, you sure can.
Yes.
I know there's a gentleman over there had a question.
My question was, who exactly are the hourly employees? I thought the wait staff would be included in that.
Well,
They are.
They are.
They are. It's the people that serve you in the dining room or the tavern. It's the cooks in the kitchen. It is the house cleaning people. It's the drivers of the trams. It's the maintenance crew. On and on. Anyone who works here as an hourly employee, meaning they don't have a salary, they get paid for the hours they work. And that's one reason why we and everyone else that has a program like this divides the money by the number of hours they've worked in a year. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you very much. It's a wonderful program that we do, and if this is your first time, I think it's end of November, beginning of December when we distribute the checks, when they distribute. It's a wonderful thing to see and experience. So I'm gonna pass the floor off to Jim, who's gonna update us on the roofing project.
Don't shoot the messenger. I heard that, Jack. Where are you? I heard that. There you are.
I'm just having a joke.
Good afternoon, everybody. You're smiling and you're not throwing eggs, so I'm okay. So I'm gonna start off with building six. Building six, we are about 3 days away from, being at the halfway point. Hopefully by Friday, if, we continue to have the weather that we're having right now with no rain, we'll stay on track and we'll be about halfway through building six on Friday. Next week, we'll continue building six, and we should have that completed with the, demolition and dry-in by the end of the week. So by the 8th of August, we should be finished with, building six for dry-in and for, demo and dry-in. The clubhouse, we're a few more days away from getting that finished. We hope to have the front of it finished by Friday. And I don't know the exact time, whether it'll be the morning or the afternoon, but that's the goal, is to get the front of the clubhouse reopened and somewhat back to normal. Once we're done with that, we will continue on this side, if you will, of the clubhouse, to finish off that front and where it kind of wraps around right back, behind us. So that will be completed by the end of, the following week, the 8th. That we should be totally completed, with the clubhouse by the 8th of August, with the demo and drying. Then we're gonna move on to building 3.
All the building 3 people are thrilled.
It's gotta get done at one point or another, but building 3's been chosen to go to next, so building 3 will be next. That will start somewheres around the 11th of August, providing, this is all providing we don't have any rain delays, okay? If we have rain delays, it changes the whole schedule. These are the tentative dates, so building 3, somewheres around the 11th. And then, again, the same week, the 11th, we will start the assisted living building. We will start re-roofing that building, demo and dry-in. And I don't know exactly what part we're gonna start with first. We have a meeting at the end of this week to discuss that. There's a lot of moving parts in that building, so we have to be kind of mindful of all that, but Friday we'll have a meeting on that, and then there'll be more to come on, what we're doing there and when certain areas will be closed where you can't walk, and we'll try to give you that information as fast as we can. I just want to remind everybody, we also spoke about nails in tires or screws in tires. We need to see the nail in the tire or the screw in the tire. Okay, we have to see that. We have to get a picture of it, we have to be able to identify it, and then we go to the roofing company and we try to figure out if it's something that came off our roofs. We've had one resident come forward with a fastener that wasn't something that came off the roof. And, we kind of know what's up there, and it's, I hate to say that we can't refund somebody on the repair, but that's the way that one has gone, okay? I apologize to that resident. That resident is here right now, so I know it's tough to eat that, but nothing we can do about it. But remember that we need to see it in the tire, so please don't repair it if you can help not repair it. We need to see it in the tire, we need to get pictures, we need to get all the documentation that we can, so that we can push a claim forward, okay? All right, anybody have any questions? Right here first.
Based on what happened in building 7, I assume you're not gonna reconnect the gutters until the tile roof is put on?
Based on, the question is whether the gutters are gonna be reconnected. No, the gutters will be done after the tile goes in. New gutters go on.
When will the tiles be put on?
I don't have a ship date yet, but they're coming soon. But probably within the next few weeks, the tile will get here, and then we'll start loading the buildings. And then the tile install crew will catch up to the guys that are doing the demo and drying. That's the goal, so that we're not here twice as long. We figured we would do the demo and dry-in so that we would get the process speeded up a little bit. So if we were waiting for tile, it would have taken a lot longer, so hopefully this will speed it up a little bit.
What material will the tiles be?
It'll be a tile, it'll be a flat tile, not a barrel tile. So right now we have kind of a barrel tile roof, it'll be a flat tile. Yep,
I noticed, you're working on the clubhouse now.
yes.
What is the bus schedules? Where are we gonna get picked up?
So, cause that runs into the end of the week, we'll pick you up probably in the driveway, kinda where we're dropping you off right now. The driveway next to the clubhouse, that's open, that's where we're,
Oh, is it?
yeah, we're bringing the trams in there, turning them
Oh,
around and
okay.
dropping residents off there. So that'll be the same area.
Well, I couldn't tell what was closed, what was
Yeah, no, the
open.
driveway on the further side of the clubhouse is open.
Oh.
There was one more hand here, Mr. Cooper.
What is the actual material of the tile? Is
I don't know if I have that, I don't have that,
synthetic or concrete or?
I don't have that breakdown for you. I'll give it to you though. I'll give it to you. If you really need it, I can provide it. Go ahead.
Will there be seating for waiting for the tram?
There is some seating out there right now. We have one bench, and if we need more chairs, we can bring it out. We didn't put too many out because it's so hot. We really didn't want you sitting out in the hot sun. There's not a whole lot of shade on that
Or where
side.
do we wait for the tram if we're not out there?
There's a covered area that you can stand under, and Jovan is spending a lot of his time right there to try to speed up that service.
Okay.
And again, it's not perfect, but we're doing the best that we can.
I haven't been here very long. I know that to leave building 6, the front door is blocked off.
The front,
The
yep.
front door is blocked off. How do I get to my car?
So either entrance on the side, you have to use that until we're done with the front entrance. The front entrance is closed because of the re-roofing. We're working in that area. It's dangerous to have people underneath that. So you have to either use the right side or the left side entrance.
Okay, so if I go to the side, I'm still walking next to my building, correct?
No, you'd be walking out and around. Depending on what side you're coming out of, where the tape is, you'd be walking out and around.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you can. We can show you.
I'll show
We can
you.
show you. Yep.
Why don't we, ask the contractor to provide us with pictures of all the different fasteners that they're using?
I have all the fasteners in my office.
Okay?
Yep.
Because I was curious what this gentleman brought the screw in, because
Yeah.
you said it was
Oh, I have it.
aluminum.
If you wanna see it afterwards, I can show it to you. It's not a problem. I can show you. I can show you what's being taken off the roof, what's being put on the roof. Yep. I have it all in my office. I have a little display set up.
Okay.
This is not the first time I've re-roofed the community, where I've had to, try to put claims forward to get money reimbursed to residents. I've done this before. I know how to do it, and that's how I'm doing it. But I'll be more than happy to show it to you, or anybody else who wants to see it. Okay. Oh, last question.
I was watching, sitting on the bench, waiting for the train. And 3 guys were up there rolling out the
Yep.
black stuff and then banging it.
Yep.
And it seems like there was, some fasteners
Right.
inside that thing.
Mhm.
And I didn't see that they had any, thing around their waist. I was under the impression that they have, something in case they fall.
For different heights, there's different requirements that
Oh.
OSHA requires. Yep.
Because I thought it's so hot.
For that height, it's not. For that, it's not. For that roof, it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right, last question, and I gotta go, folks. I'm working on building 4 elevator. I know there's a lot of people that wanna hear that. So that's where I'm off there. All right, that's where I'm going, okay?
What I'm talking about.
More to come.
Elevator.
Look for the text messages, from Mary Beth, on the update on the elevator, okay? Lee, I'm gonna kick it your way. Good luck, my friend. Call me if you need me.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we all doing today?
We're all
Good.
well fed.
Good. So I just want to take a moment and speak to the new process that we're moving forward as of the first Tuesday of August with our new food forum. As much, a lot of you guys know, we had the food committee that was in place for several years. We've decided to go in a different direction to have the opportunity to give all the residents their chance to come down and speak directly to the culinary staff, myself, Katie, and those involved. So we can have an open dialogue with the entire community. So how we're gonna have it set up is we're gonna be doing it as a sign-up sheet, which Jasmine will have in place in our in-house activities book. We're gonna have roughly about 50 slots available for every month. And the goal is to do, as we start, it'll be buildings 2, 3, and 4, first floor. And then we'll move on from there, first floor, second floor, third floor, work our way through the entire community, through all of the apartment buildings, to give everybody that opportunity to come down, get some information, have some education, an opportunity to hear what we're sharing, what's coming up on future events, and then also address the comments that are being put into the comment box as well. Katie and I are collecting those on a almost daily basis. We're bringing them back. I've got a binder that I'm keeping everything in and building kind of a spreadsheet of similar comments, like comments and things like that. That way we can speak to it then, and then we'll have a minute taker who will be taking those comments. And then those comments will be going back right into the same book that we've had in the media center this whole time. So we're happy to do it because I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to come out and have their voice heard, and really get a full scope of what everybody's conversing about and questions about, and so we have an opportunity to answer those. Does anybody have any questions about that? No questions?
Wow.
All right, so, yeah, I'll take.
I just wanna make a comment.
Sure.
Thank you for the changes in the menus.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
yes,
really
thank-
like that you're doing that and changing them around.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So it's kind of overall,
Yeah.
thank you. Overall, everybody's kind of been enjoying the variety that we've been putting out. Yeah, and we've got a lot of special stuff coming up. We've taken a couple comments. Let's see, where am I looking? I'm looking right here, and I'm looking where there's one more over here, asking about things like steak and lobster and stuff like that. So we did have a conversation last month about wanting to be able to bring things in, and what we were doing in order to bring those things in. Removing some menu items, removing the plethora of stock that we have to keep on hand. And for some reason, everybody fought right back for 75% of all of those items. So we were only able to get rid of 25% of what we were meaning to get rid of, to be able to put into budget to bring in those lobster tails and those steaks. So when everybody gets tired of having baked sweet potatoes all the time and things like that, we'll be able to discuss the lobster tail and the steak. But actually, I have those menus built and ready to go. So the menus are actually physically printed. We just need to be able to actually roll them out. We've got a new menu that's coming out this Friday, which we hit August 1st. The menu that's in the tavern, we were a little late on getting out, so it will run through the rest of this month and the entire following month. And then once we hit September 1st, everything will change at the same exact time. And it's not only happening in the independent living in the clubhouse, we're also doing the same thing next door for assisted living and for the garden for memory care. So everybody's getting an option to try the new dishes and the new flavors and the new things that we're doing back in the kitchen. My guys are really proud about it. So if you guys see any of the cooks walking through, tell them thank you, because they're working really hard to make sure we're bringing up the quality of food that we're putting out, the variety of food that we're putting out. And hopefully anybody that misses the ahi tuna steak will be in the dining room on Friday. All right, any more questions? I'm gonna pass it on. We got one right here, Miss Nita.
Well, I have no question. What I wanna do is say to you, all of you new people too, and all of us, that for 12 years I've been here, we've never had a chef like this one. He's fantastic. And I read the paper, and I mean it, this new approach is to make things better.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're so grateful. Thank you.
And again, like I always say, I can't do it without the team I have behind me. I've got a great
You have
team.
a good team.
Yeah, and we will continue to push forward and innovate as much as we can.
And good luck in Texas.
Thank you, thank you.
That's what I was just about to say.
Thank you.
We are very lucky to have this chef. He is now one of 4 for a finalist, and he's going next month. Let's wish him good luck, because I want to see him.
It's just humbling just to be in the top 4. If that's as far as it goes, I'm just happy to be able to get to that point and be able to kind of show off what we can do. We can do some stuff, you know. So thank you, I appreciate that. Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us a little bit about the contest? I mean, who does it involve?
Yes, yeah, I can run through it. I've probably told this story about 337 times. But no, it's fine. I've almost got it memorized down to where. Back in, I want to say May, they presented to DMG, which is Discovery Management Group. There's Discovery Senior Living, and then there's Discovery Management. We're under the moniker of management. They put a test to all the chefs. It was 98 different chefs on doing a culinary competition. They're calling it the Chef Showdown. And so all of us were asked to put up a dish do a in-house judging with residents, with staff members, off of a rating card. The first round, we had a total of 700 points to be awarded. We were able to get all 700 points for that first month, and that took us from 98 contestants down to 20 for the month of June. So then in the month of June, we did the same thing. We did the next competition, and every competition level has been, if you've ever watched the show Chopped, we get a mystery basket and we're given some really wild ingredients. And then we have to turn a full composed dish into it. So we went from 98 in May down to 20 in June, and now here going into August 14th, the 4 of us who are in the finals will be flown out to Dallas, Texas to do the final showdown, which is going to be recorded. So again, we'll let people know as soon as we have the information how to view and where to view. Hopefully we're going to be able to set up a watch party. Everybody can come down to either this room or to the theater and be able to watch the final 4 of us go head to head. So hopefully that answered your question.
Good luck.
Thank you.
We're proud of you, Lisa.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it. All right, if nobody else has any questions, thank you guys so much for your time, and I look forward to buildings 2, 3, and 4, first floor, coming in and seeing me in here, or we're doing it here? Yeah, in here for the very first Aston Gardens Food Forum. Okay, guys? All right, thank you guys so much. Your turn. You're up next. You're up next.
All right, well, thank you everybody for coming, and we'll be back on schedule for our normal town halls next month, last Tuesday of the month at 3. Okay, everyone have a good day. She wanted, that's.
I'm not gonna take notes to get the things out.
Nope, I was told 2 items and that's it. I'm following directions.